Welcome back to episode 368 of the Bad Taste Video Podcast. I'm Mike. I'm here with Grizz. We're going back to the fucking jungles of, I'm not going to say Italy, but I just kind of want to say it anyway because it's an Italian, an Italian cannibal film. But funny enough, it is not hot as fuck as it's been, which is kind of funny. I don't know. But before we get into that, let's hit that fucking intro. Dude, I love it, man. I love it. Yes. This week, Eaten Alive, 1980, also known as The Emerald Jungle, aka Doomed to Die. I love that all these
Doomed to Die is a solid fucking name, dude. Solid fucking name.
Right? You like that? Maybe he got that from the Lord of the Rings, man. That's
No, don't ruin it for me. God, you gotta nerd it up on me.
You know? And the rings given to men who are doomed to die, bro. That's in there. But it's funny, like all these cannibal films, they all have so many different names, and I feel like they keep like it's not even like, oh, it was only known there in Italy or whatever. I feel like it's like they're just all, you know, like not re-releases, but yeah, like kind of re-releases.
There'd be fucking 4 or 5 names for the fucking one movie, and in almost every country that put that movie out also had its own fucking name for that cannibal movie. It's almost insanity. It's almost hard to keep track of, like, is this the same fucking movie that I already own, or is this a different fucking cannibal movie?
Yes. So this week's movie, Eaten Alive, also known as Mangiati Vivi. Now, this is a Japanese release. I'm going to kind of hold it back kind of far because there's boobies on it. Yeah, this is... So this... Does this actually say Eaten Alive anywhere on it? No. This just has the Italian name and then the Japanese writing. But also, then you have The Emerald Jungle, a big box from Continental that is this movie. Different name. The back you'll see all your favorite characters back there.
Greg, how did we watch it this week? I watched it laying on my back with a bowl of popcorn on my belly, and it was really
an otter?
Comfortable, dude. Yeah.
Yes, Robert Kerman for the win. Unbeknownst to Umberto Lenzi, he was in the porno biz. And apparently he wasn't really a fan of that, but I always thought that was kind of funny. But like these cannibal films, man, like there's just so many of them. We've gone over others in the past. Some other Umberto Lenzi cannibal films that everybody fucking knows. Of course, Cannibal Ferox, aka Make Them Die Slowly, which
the big three.
Yeah, which shares a score with Eaten Alive, which I find fucking hilarious, which we'll see that in a little bit. But then also, I guess like really people say that this is like the start of that genre, and that's Man from Deep River.
Also, you know, Umberto Lenzi, part of his 3 cannibal movie series, this being the second in the series. Make Them Die Slowly, Cannibal Ferox would be the last of his 3 cannibal movies. Man from Deep River has a weird kind of like story to it compared to like other, like it starts out like a normal cannibal movie where it's like, oh, there's like, you know, these people lost this footage or whatever, but then like it turns into this like giving this woman to this tribe to like marry off and stuff. Like it's a totally like divergent
think of,
type
well,
of movie, dude.
it's I think, what is it, 73, right? Isn't it this is 77 on
72,
here.
I believe.
It's
Man from Deep River is.
yeah, it's early compared to these other ones where like you start really seeing the gore shit. You know, I have a Japanese release of Cannibal Holocaust. And it's kind of hard to come by a legit release of this movie. So, you know, especially,
but we're like almost, I guess not official. There's still bootlegs, but I mean, that was pretty much the way you were going to see it for most of the time. Whenever you'd see a VHS of Cannibal Holocaust, if it looked like it was an American release, it was a bootleg, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, Grindhouse releases, they've put out pretty much all of this cannibal stuff. The Cannibal Holocaust Blu-ray release, man, this thing is fucking awesome. They did the fucking Cannibal Ferox. This is super good. But I gotta tell you, like what I watched this week, what I took the clips from and stuff was the new Eaten Alive Blu-ray. This is with that same artwork from the Japanese release. This fucking Blu-ray is amazing.
Yeah,
like Severin
awesome.
just did an incredible job cleaning this movie up. It really comes alive with this cut, man.
What are your, is this your favorite cannibal film, or is Cannibal Holocaust your favorite? Or Cannibal Ferox? Or is it Dr. Butcher MD? Or is it Jungle Holocaust? Or is it Trap Them and Kill Them?
We're big fans of fucking cannibal movies. We have a bunch of them, obviously. But yeah, like I consider the big three to be Eaten Alive, you know, Cannibal Ferox and Cannibal Holocaust. Those are the three that make me feel the most like in the zone of like I'm watching a great fucking cannibal film right now. But I don't know if I could say that this is my favorite. I think, you know, Umberto Lenzi got it right on swing number 3. Make Them Die Slowly, Cannibal Ferox, man, that is such a fucking movie, dude. It's this movie, but just like amped really up. Turned up, you know? Yeah. Like, yeah, and like the characters are stronger in that movie. This is cool though, man. Eaten Alive, it has a unique story to it as well, as we're gonna get into with the whole cult thing. It's very of the time, so I'm sure like it fucking hit even harder.
Apparently,
when the movie came out.
Apparently, one of the most like the quickest turnaround on like a fictionalized portrayal of Jonestown and the Jonestown Massacre, which is pretty interesting. But Grizz, like, I know me personally, I didn't get into cannibal films until I was much older. I feel like they never were really available to me when I was a kid. I don't remember seeing any of these on the video store shelf. I know a lot of people like to say they saw like, oh, Make Them Die Slowly on there. Like, I don't remember ever seeing that shit out there anywhere.
No.
Wasn't really like the type of movies I even read about, funny enough.
See, that's the thing too. Like as a younger, you know, horror fan going to rent my movies and shit like that, if I saw Emerald Jungle big box, because there was tons of big boxes at my video rental store, it wouldn't register with me. You know, I'd overlook that, where I wouldn't
like
even
an adventure
have that memory.
Film. It looks like a shitty 70s, 80s adventure film from the outside,
exactly.
Right? Like,
so like I'm there looking for horror movies, dude. I'm looking for the covers that are gonna fucking make me rent that movie. You know, that's when I'm really getting into, you know, the cover art specifically is what's selling me as a kid. And that wouldn't have done it. It wouldn't even have been like, yeah, even if my video store had it, which they 50-50, who fucking knows, would not have been on my fucking radar at all. And honestly, if I fucking rented it as a kid, I'd probably have been like, fuck, dude, like, this animals are getting fucked up, dude. This is terrible. Like, I wouldn't have got it. Like, you know, it
would have probably upset me. Yeah. Most of these films have like legit real animal killings. Granted,
that's an unfortunate side effect of these movies.
Yeah, like granted, it was a different time. It was definitely it's in a different place. They're actually eating these animals that they're killing for this. or it's another animal being fed to another animal. Totally natural thing. It's an unfortunate side plot / B-roll that all these films have. For some reason, the Italians thought people needed to see the unfiltered jungle life, right? It's always something fucked up like that. Man. It's always some sort of fucking assault. You know what I mean? It's really fucking wild.
I understand what you're saying. The fucking animal stuff is absolutely hard to watch. That I can get on board with, man. But I also understand why it's here. Dude, it's unfortunate but necessary. I agree with that. Where it sets the complete tone for these movies, that it sets them apart from a typical 80s slasher. The gore in these movies is different than a typical 80s slasher.
Oh, that's for sure.
I personally think that the unfortunate death of the animals and the realism that brings adds a different quality to the realism of gore that the special effects is bringing on camera afterwards. It lends a credibility and realism to the film that makes you stop and be like,
well, if that's real, yeah, well, if that's real, what else is real?
This looks pretty fucking gnarly. How far is this? That's what I love about these movies, is it tricks the brain to being like, am I watching something I shouldn't be watching? Because I shouldn't have watched that animal scene. That sucked,
Yeah.
That felt terrible. So, should this also feel terrible? It really does set the table nicely for the gore ahead of time. It's an unfortunate, necessary thing, like the chat said, dude. I agree.
It's really funny, though, because it seems like it really only is these Italian ones, right?
But these are the only people that really swung for the fences on these movies.
They do it in all movies. They do it in fucking Zombie. You see, animal deaths. Just how it is, I guess. You see
Rick Gore, maybe. It's
I guess it's B-roll footage and all that shit that they but with these cannibal films, especially the Italian ones, I also kind of get a little bit of that extra skeeviness, because it's the film crew is probably not your average film crew going to make this movie. The place that they're going is usually a little sketchy. You know what I mean?
They're going in for some fucking. This is gonna be a good time. These guys are down for an adventure, because this isn't filming your mom and pop comedy fucking movie. You were legitimately going to the jungle to film some wild shit in some of these cases.
This movie, I think, was filmed in Sri Lanka. It wasn't like Lucio Fulci going to fucking the Dominican Republic, going on a vacation and filming that shit. I'm pretty sure Dr. Butcher MD probably is also filmed in the Dominican Republic. Looks very similar.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Dr. Butcher MD because it's a combination of these movies and Zombie. And you know what I mean?
That is a good mashup of the two. The two Italian styles of cannibal movies.
There's something about zombies in the jungle that is extra I'm fucked. You know what I mean?
Doesn't work for me in Zombie 3 though.
I'm talking about remote. You're fucking,
Yeah, that's true. That dude had that crazy pepperoni nipples in that movie, and it just ruined the whole movie for me. So I can't even think about that movie without thinking about that.
Well, I'm talking more fucking, Zombie and Dr. Butcher, where you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's nowhere to go. You're fucked. Your hospital doesn't even have electricity, basically.
Okay, so you're in that. You're in that scenario, dude. You're fucking on an island, isolated. There's no quick escape routes or anything like that. What would you rather fuck with? Would you rather have to deal with there being legitimate tribal cannibals on this island, or zombies? What would be the easier opponent, I guess, for you to fucking get off the island easier?
To be honest, you probably have a better shot against the human living tribal people.
No, dude.
Because, well, dude, you have no weapons really, right?
Okay.
So a zombie is just you don't have anything to fucking really like take that zombie out. You don't, if there's a couple of them, you're fucked. Where if it's like an actual like person, you start swinging a big stick and everyone's like, oh fuck, oh dude. Shit, you know? You could also outsmart these people where the zombies, they're just going to keep fucking coming at you. Like there's no end.
There's strength in numbers, dude. And these tribal people, they know the land. They've been hunting these lands for ages, dude. You have no fucking chance.
You don't even know.
Zombie,
dude, you don't know your capability. Maybe that's what your fucking genetics are screaming to do. Survive in the jungle like Arnold and Predator.
Obviously, that's what I was born. I'm just
you never know.
For the average person here, I don't
Look at this. I'm ready for the jungle, dude. Let's go. Let's do it.
You got, dude. You have the hat too. You
put
the fucking Predator hat on.
I'm
the bush
I'm
hat
in.
fucking sells.
Dude, I got the stick. I'm fucking shit. Juking and jabbing.
I can see you setting up some like fucking some pits with some fucking Punjabi fucking like,
oh yeah.
Getting fucking ready. I can see you getting ready for some shit.
Dude, I've seen some videos
the
on
montage footage would be epic of you fucking in the jungle preparing for the onslaught.
I have no problem digging holes with a shovel. I am
you
pretty.
work in a graveyard, bro. You could do it. Like,
dude, I fucking dug my irrigation fucking trenches here by hand. There was no fucking skin left on my hands, but I still fucking did it. I went. I'm like John. What the fuck's the Johnny Cash song? Fucking John Henry. Yeah, something like that. John Henry. I don't know, but dude, I really think I'd have a better shot against the actual cannibals. Like no joke.
Man,
I think
that's
you
wild.
could set traps.
For sure, you'd say zombies.
Dude,
I'm saying zombies.
Dude, you could set traps. You could do all sorts of shit with fire, and like it actually like affects them in a negative way, where the zombies just keep coming. Now you're like fighting a fucking flaming zombie, you know.
But flaming zombies are tough for sure. That's a different aspect.
You ever throw a spear, like a handmade spear? You ain't throwing it through. You ain't throwing it through no zombie's head, you know.
But you're not throwing it through a fucking small tribal person's head either,
you don't need
bro.
to though. You could just fucking stab them in the guts and that's it. Boom, down.
Okay, I could see where they'd be like more supple, like they're easier to fucking like.
And are we
poke?
dealing with like? You know, the stereotypical like 5'3" like tribal person in the jungle that you see on like the BBC documentaries? Or is this like somebody that's my fucking size?
I could probably take on at least 5 of those guys. Like I feel, but if there's like 10 of them, my odds immediately decrease.
Yeah,
they're like little colossal raptors where like I'm fucking.
People forget they're isolated from society. They're not fucking Shaolin monks living and training in seclusion, right? These people are literally just
like fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're at the basic level of fighting. I feel like you've seen a UFC fight, you've seen Gladiator the movie and 300. You seem like you're a pro at hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I could take on more than.
All right, Chris. I'm gonna say right now. Let me know. How many 5'1" tribal warriors could you take out? Well, you know what I mean. Just like these guys coming at you, right? Okay. 5'1", average weight, $130, maybe.
Oh shit, dude! All right.
They're not really that big. They're lean. They're lean. How many could you take out if all you had was like a 10-foot fiberglass? No, a 10-foot carbon fiber spear and like a fucking metal chain.
Ooh, I like a chain, dude.
So you got the swing and you got the fucking stab, you know?
If I had those, I'm pretty good, dude. I feel like we could go for a good few rounds.
Would you get me out of the jungle if you had those, man?
Yeah, if I had just a chain, I feel like we could do some business, dude. Honestly, a chain is a good fucking weapon.
That's what's up.
Even hand to hand, dude, I think we could probably rock at least. Dude, if it's me and you together, we're rocking socks. We're getting the fuck off that island punching cannibals in the face for sure.
Dude, that's it, man.
I think cannibals is the right choice, dude.
See, I told you.
You got me to come around. I think cannibals is the right choice.
Little dude with a mushroom cut popping up with a poison dart. Little did they know.
That's the wild card.
Little did they know Grizz was doing the poison darts willingly. Dude. It's fine.
That's true. I'll save them for later, dude.
Putting them in the Ziploc bag, running away. Yo, bring out the bigger ones. All right, Grizz, Eaten Alive from 1980. All right.
Let's get into this motherfucker.
So we have this woman whose sister basically goes MIA in the jungle, and little do they know that she's involved with a cult leader up to no good. Very Jim Jones-ish. Jonestown. Brainwashed cult. That 78, right? I think that might have been 78.
It's like right there.
Yeah, they did this right after
78. Goddamn.
It was right. Yeah, so this was right fucking after. Sheila Morris is our like main woman who's looking for her sister. She hires this dude Mark Butler, played by Robert Kerman. And he's supposed to be like he's supposed to be like an ex-Vietnam like special forces dude, right? Yeah, she finds him fucking arm wrestling in the fucking in the bar right over the knife. The hell was up with that? You ever see that before?
Oh, dude, that's how tough guys get down, dude. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
What do you think that was? Like, you just keep going until like the person gives up, like because they're getting sliced?
I think that's probably the gist of it. Is like whoever's a pussy enough to get their arm cut is the
loser. But the funny thing is that this movie starts off with a bunch of kills in normal places. Like, it's not like it's all in the jungle. It's not just jungle killing. There's like ninja. There's like ninja assassin.
That's
fucking.
Wild. That's a fucking wild aspect of things. That there's a fucking ninja jungle people that are now running the streets of New York City. But what's also special about this though is that this movie starts in my backyard as well as your backyard.
Former
this
backyard.
Is really, but where you grew up. So like this pulls us together here for this fucking movie.
Yeah, so I enjoy this one. This takes place at the Niagara Falls Visitor Center.
20 minutes from me right now.
Dude, this looks like it was filmed in fucking mid-January. Insane. Frozen tundra. Beautiful though. Beautiful.
I love it, dude. I love it.
This dude's like walking around all sketchily. Is that even a word? I don't even know if that's a word. But the tribal assassin dude hits him in the ear with a fucking poison dart. Sheesh, that bowl cut's dangerous, man. It's like a helmet, right? Like a special forces helmet. And then we get somebody else getting got in New York City. This is you, dude. This is you for sure. Wearing the ascot.
Frantic.
Look. Oh. Got him. Cobra venom. Dangerous. I like how he runs away.
Oh, this is awesome.
I like how he runs away, then he gets hit by a fucking car. Hey, you, stop. Boom.
Bad assassin.
Dead. Dude, I think the bystander calls the cop a sheriff.
Yeah.
So that's how you know this is definitely an Italian fucking movie, right? It's the portrayal of what they think is going on here.
New York City, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a stamp of a good Italian horror film. There's got to be some scenes in New York City. Whether it's New York City or not,
they all make an excuse to come see their relatives. They film a couple scenes, and then they head off to their fucking destination filming location. The jungle, fucking Turks and Caicos, or they go to like the Greek fucking islands, like the beaches and shit. But this is basically the kickoff of the movie. These people are assassinating. Yeah, they're former cult members. They're assassinating these former cult members everywhere now. It's not only in the jungle. It's not only, wherever.
Blood in, blood out, bro.
Bro,
that's how it fucking
it's
goes.
fucking. I keep feeling like I'm gonna fucking sneeze right now.
On the verge.
It's killing me.
What's gonna happen there?
It's killing me. But Sheila Morris needs to find her sister. She's involved with the cops. Dude, when she goes with the cop to go speak to the prostitute, holy fuck, man. The way that they just leave her hanging there when the pimp comes and starts talking shit to her. Like, hey, get out of here. Get fucking lost. What do you, like, they just kind of like, well, we got all the information that we could out of her. Like,
streets, baby, you can't fuck with it.
It's like, come on, we don't interfere with nature. Like, like, dude, they're so casual about it.
Nature.
Like, dude, if you were going to get this
like
info,
a bird's nest with eggs and like no fucking.
Yeah, like you see the snake going to eat the fucking egg. It's like, no, we're here with the BBC shooting for fucking National Geographic or whatever. Like,
for information.
Yeah, we're just here to document it. That's basically what he does. Like, whoa, baby, this ain't our problem. Like, she's on her own. It's like, meanwhile, like any normal person would be like, hey, dude, get fucking lost, man. Like, it wasn't like he was very intimidating looking. Like, he just kind of looked like a dude. Like a not even
for like Sly and the fucking Family Stone.
Dude, he didn't even look like a pimp. He didn't even look like a fucking pimp. He literally looked like a fucking guy going to buy a fucking can of paint. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But this is basically where it all kicks off, and then she has to go find her sister in the fucking jungle with our man Mark Butler.
Imagine having a sister you gotta get fucking chased down everywhere. That's like a pain in the ass. You're just like, dude, now she's in the fucking jungle. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, first of all, they apparently own like a cotton facility of some sort, right?
Yeah, that's problematic.
And dude, there is some fucking legit problematic dialogue in this movie.
Yo, terrible, dude. Yeah.
We are not going to play the line, but she
not.
drops a fucking like a hard R at one point.
From the jump in the beginning of this movie, we were like,
yeah,
oh, fuck,
yeah.
man.
I like it. Doesn't like you can't the way that the voiceover is. You can't tell if it's a joke or not. You know what I mean?
I just was like, all right, like, yeah, we're gonna.
I never noticed that. I never noticed that for some reason. I was like, excuse me, like bring it back 15. Excuse me. But the sister was like running it, and she was getting a check every fucking month. All of a sudden, the money stops, and that's when she starts giving a shit.
Where the fuck's my sister money?
Yeah. So immediately, it's like, so that's the kind of relationship they have. Sheila's not very likable, right?
No. For sure.
But they're gonna venture into the jungle, man. What can you do? You gotta at least give it a whirl, right?
And yeah, so then, who else better to take than our Army veteran dude that is unstable at best, dude, who's
he's
violent in all aspects of his life.
He's a legit alcoholic, right?
Oh yeah, dude. Washed up Army dude. He's here to help, man.
He is a fucking effective guide though, right? I feel like he's pretty good with what he does. But where do you want to start here, man? How do you want to start this?
Well, I mean, so yeah, our sister adventurer finder and her Vietnam vet are basically like in the jungle now, looking for their sister. They find a defunct cult member who couldn't make it to the settlement that's deep in the jungle, and they end up fucking roughing his ass up and getting some information. There's a whole thing that happens, but then like they're finally in the jungle and they're fucking walking through it, dude. And they finally see, like, I think like this is like the first glimpse of like there's probably some cannibals in the fucking jungle here. And what I love about this is the entire like music that sets in before anything like gnarly happens. This movie does a great job of like setting that musical tone.
Yeah, this is like the first sign that you get that there's cannibals in this area, right?
Yeah.
which we do hear about. They do warn about it throughout the movie, so people kind of just people don't really listen. Also, before we start getting into these clips, I want to give Grizz a big fucking high five this week for the amount of blurring out he had to do. There's a ton of hanging dong, hanging everything. No goo really, but lots of dong.
Tribal
in this one.
dong, you know, hey, it's a real thing.
Hey, so this one doesn't discriminate, but this is our first real sign of cannibalism in this thick jungle of Sri Lanka, but it's supposed to be New Guinea, I believe.
New Guinea is supposed to be it.
This actually just looks like a town park. So they're going through the forest.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they find like a basically just a face, right?
Yeah, I love it. That's all chewed up.
And then there's an arm that's
Clutching
my god. You shouldn't be that. I feel like if you're in that jungle at that point in time, you shouldn't be upset by seeing that. You should be totally fucking just like, yeah, what up?
I gotta keep it moving. Yeah.
And they were like severely underarmed going into this excursion also, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what did you bring? A compass? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
They got a knife, a compass. Yeah, they got a flashlight. Dude, I like when they're camping and they're like, whoa, what was that? And he goes, I don't know. Let me get the light. And he goes and he starts flashing the flashlight. They show like, it's like you see like a fucking monkey sitting there like eating something like, and then they show something else. It's like a fucking owl or something. Dude, the B-roll in this film that they use is fucking hilarious. Yeah, like
that is the thing. This movie has a lot that doesn't necessarily have to be there to fill up the immense amount of time this movie takes. Because it's like what? Almost 2 hours or some shit?
It's like an hour and 30 something minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
It felt so long.
It's like actually an hour and 30 something like from start. You know what I mean? Like with everything else, like if it had normal credits, it would be like an hour 40 something runtime. Yeah. But I feel like the credits are very short in this, and there's really no opening credits. It's just kind of
every bit of that fucking 130 something for sure.
Yeah, so. Yeah. But they go into this jungle, and eventually they're found by the cult members, and they kind of have tribal people in their cult that I guess know the jungle and are part of this crew of fucking whack jobs. And they go to this settlement and meet, do they call him Father Jonas?
Father Jonas, yeah, that's good, dude. Great
Jim
name.
Jones type dude, kind of looks like him, right?
Yeah, dude, he's got a great cult leader fucking vibe to him. Very like defined faced. I think that's something all good cult leaders probably have to have is like real strong facial features, you know, like Koresh had a real fucking power jaw, you know. I think that's
you got to be kind of odd looking, right? Like almost like cartoonish, dude. Like cartoonish.
Yeah. Bro, you would crush as a cult leader, dude.
You see this?
You got that chiseled fucking thing going on. Like you could really fucking
I could do it, man.
People under your fucking flock, bro.
I could do it, but you know what my problem is?
Lazy.
I fucking hate people, dude. I hate people.
Yeah. Lacking the motivation to fucking.
I hate being around people, bro. I don't want people around me all the time. I can't do it. I can't do it. If people want to send me money, like that sort of like cult deal, but like the televangelist,
like the leader cannot be seen type of fucking thing, you know? Like there's images of you out there of being like this.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be like the Emperor of Mankind in Warhammer.
Like this is the effigy. Dude, like, you know, but you're not gonna fucking see him ever because you don't fuck with you guys.
Yeah, I'm really in the back somewhere, you know.
You play Nintendo and shit, dude.
Yeah, eating those Doritos and shit. But Chris, this cult setup, the little village, the shit that they're doing, I love it in this movie. It's so fucking crazy. It's wacky. The little fucking like the rituals that they're doing and the things that they're saying and the way that they're like fucking just going about their daily lives. It's so fucking strange.
Totally
it's great.
Hooked into it too. The sister, like it's wild too, because like the sister shows up to save the other sister from this fucking cult, and immediately the other sister is like, this fucking sucks. Like, I want the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she's been there for a while, and she's not. Like, you know.
I don't believe this shit. She's like, I'm playing along for my own safety, but like, I want the fuck out of here. But then immediately the sister that goes to save her is like, well, now I'm a fucking cult member. Like, immediately fucking falls for all this shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing here? Why did we even come if you're just going to fucking fall for this shit?
Yeah, that's like my real question here. Like, if you're going into the situation knowing that there's like a dangerous cult in the jungle, how do you fall victim to the fucking guy? Yeah, how?
Like, dude, it's...
And dude, like, even like, oh, they give you drugs and then you're susceptible. What drugs? What drugs?
Why would you take anything they're giving you? That's the cult that you're going to save your fucking sister from. You don't take stuff from that cult.
No, dude, of course you do. There'd be no movie if you didn't.
I guess
You gotta drink the fucking coconut water, right? Yeah. You gotta drink the coconut water where it's like steaming.
You gotta drink the fucking
the fang of the cobra or whatever. Oh no! There's the other shit, the elixir of whatever.
Yeah,
you
gotta drink the ambrosia, dude.
Oh my god, what do you think is in that, man? What do you think that was?
I don't know, but I kind of want some.
Is that like ayahuasca or something? Like,
I'm thinking, dude, it's got to be some potent shit.
This movie really is a fucking trip, man. It's like it's really fucking strange, right? Like, there's a lot of really odd shit in this movie.
Yeah, like this is honestly like this is a really fucking good cannibal movie. Like, this is why I put this in like the top 3 of like, it's hard for me to pick one out of like, you know, Cannibal Holocaust, Cannibal Ferox, Eaten Alive. They all are just so fucking good in their own way. But I really do like this whole this fucking cult side of this thing, dude. Like the payoff to the cult, it's fucking awesome. The separate like little tribal people that are like inside of this movie that are like
working for the dude, like.
But then there's like the outsider cannibals as well that are like not ruled by like the cult and shit like that. Like, it's because they fucking behead that one dude in the fucking one scene.
Oh
where,
yeah,
like,
we have that clip.
This is gnarly as fuck, man.
We got that. So he's supposed to be like a bad cannibal dude. Oh! Almost see some penis there. It's pretty close. Look at this dude. He looks like the guy from Broken Lizard. Right?
Yeah, he does.
Dude, they definitely just buried this dude in the... Oh my god. And then the next scene, she's like being painted gold, right? Like,
yeah,
they're like...
I love that, by the way. It's so good.
Dude, that scene of that guy getting beheaded is just fucking wild. Like, everybody's just standing there looking like it's just like a fucking Tuesday. You know, just a Tuesday in the fucking jungle.
And like everybody just like stands around and like watches the tribal people fuck. Like, it's like the weirdest fucking thing, dude. Like,
her husband died, so his 3 brothers have to bang her to break the ties of matrimony and introduce her back into the world of the whatever. And,
but everyone just watches, and it's like the weirdest fucking scene ever.
Yeah, because even
fucking scene, honestly, it is.
Because they're even kind of like weirded out by it, right? Like, they were all kind of just like standing like, when's this gonna be fucking over? Like,
yeah,
I got
like,
this. I got this
tribe thing again. Great.
Yeah, I got this corn to shuck. I'm like, what the fucking time is it? looking at the fucking sundial, like wristwatch.
Dude,
like,
speaking of fucking corn to shuck, this fucking tribes dude gets his dick cut off in this fucking movie. It is the wildest fucking scene, and I've been yelled at in the past by not taking dick scenes that are insane. I should just edit them, I've been told. So what did I do? I edited us up a nice fucking dick scene for everybody. No schlong to be seen, but you're gonna fucking experience what this scene has to offer right here.
Yeah, so this is our dude, our main hero, Mark, running through the jungle, and he just so happens upon, yeah, probably one of the fucking worst things you would ever see in your whole life. They're holding down a fellow, well, I guess this is a warring tribes guy. They pull his loincloth off.
Oh, look at that fucking...
Yep, and they just fucking cut it, oh my god, with like an obsidian blade. And then they just stab him in the fucking stomach.
And then they all feast on fucking snakes.
Yeah, they eat the snakes. Why wouldn't they eat him? I don't get it.
Dude, they eat all these little green snakes, like a bowl of green snake soup, and they all just dine on it with all of his guts hanging out and shit. And I'm like, why wouldn't they fucking have a little bit of him?
I don't fucking get it, man. I don't get it.
That dong you just cut off. I mean, it's right there.
But our main characters eventually figure out a plan on how to escape this camp and finally get back to civilization. They figure they're gonna use one of the tribe's women who knows the area to get to a boat and use the river to get the fuck out. Now, it never really works out that way in these movies. No, but the whole group never gets out alive. Never. In an Italian horror film, cut it in half. Always. The group, at least half.
This is probably one of the gnarliest scenes, I think, in any of the cannibal movies of all time. This literal setting a human up for barbecue, for lack of a better fucking term here, that the sister goes through, which I think it's awesome that the sister dies.
Yeah.
I think that's a much needed thing to happen in
You
this
need the
fucking
downer.
movie.
You need the downer thing. It was all for nothing.
They go to save her, and it's for absolute fucking nothing, because in the end, she gets eaten by these fucking cannibals in the most gnarliest way possible, dude.
Pulling out her guts, and you see it. You see them fucking Grizz with the fucking with the blur, then cracking open the sternum, putting the stick in there, right, to keep it open, roasting it, literally hacked up for barbecue, right?
The fucking rib separation with the fucking bamboo shoots, preparing for barbecue, is one of my all-time favorite things that I've seen in any cannibal movie. It just brings it back to such a real, primitive fucking aspect of, like, this isn't like, it's not a killer who's like, I'm getting off on fucking mutilating this fucking corpse like you'd see in 80s horror movies.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go eat a rodeo burger at Burger King for dinner.
No, like this is like, we're doing this for
this isn't a costume, man. This is a way of life.
I'm gonna barbecue this bitch, dude. This is going down. Like, I think that is just why these movies hit so fucking hard.
Well, there's the other part that happens like right before this, where they see like the dude getting fucking basically picked apart while he was alive, right? Getting his ear cut off and shit.
Yeah, because he was fucked bad. Yeah.
Like, oh, the body just fucking destroyed, the head cut off.
Head is great.
That fucking asshole.
Fucking face, dude.
Look, he finds the other dude getting his ear chopped off by the tribe.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, like, being held down, just picked apart.
It's like eating a potato chip.
Yeah, look at that.
Snacks, dude.
That's definitely a wig.
Dude. Get it. Get it, dude. I love that. It's so good.
Dude, all these parts are so necessary, because if we don't have them, then we don't get the scene of Sheila asking Mark to kill her. Right?
Dude. What the fuck kind of behavior is going on in this scene? This is like, I normally wouldn't even take a fucking scene like this, but like, who behaves this way in any circumstance?
Total breakdown. This is like a total, like, Barbara from fucking Night of the Living Dead, right? Like, just total breakdown, mental breakdown.
It's just a matter of time before, when the cannibals attack, I want you to kill me.
Now, the way he fucking responds is wild as fuck.
This is how I'd respond to you if you asked me.
I hope you would.
Turn on the gun and backhand you.
Then kiss me.
Yeah. Then give you a big smooch.
That's the wildest thing. Fucking slap her as hard as you can, and then give her a smooch, right?
Yeah, dangerously throw the gun on the floor, backhand her, and then kiss her.
Kiss her passionately.
Damn, man, what a guy.
Player,
so now here's the thing. Here's the thing with this movie. It doesn't just end with them like making it through the jungle and all that shit. The Jonas encampment is the jig is up. The police are coming for him. They know that it's fucked up shit going on here. So he says it's time to drink the Kool-Aid.
united soon in the everlasting kingdom of glory.
We see just dead bodies everywhere. People slitting their
Drink this joy,
wrists.
brothers. Don't be afraid.
Passing
Come,
out the
Maruna.
drink.
Him passing out the fang of the cobra, whatever the fuck it's called. Dude's fucking stabbing each other in the heart. I like the parrot just chilling.
This guy dies
Get on,
awesomely.
my
This
Yeah.
is fucking so good.
Drink.
Dave
It's going
Chappelle looking
down.
dude.
It looks like everybody in like fucking those videos you see in fucking Los Angeles.
Dude, you know it's real. They had to like add this last cold-blooded thing where the woman's like, I'm not gonna fucking give the poison to my kid. So Jonas is like, oh yeah,
This is heavy, dude. Yeah,
Drink.
drink.
I love this. I love this old guy
Drink it.
too.
Drink it.
She won't do it, so he takes the knife and stabs her son, kills the son.
Forgive me, O Lord.
Doesn't he kinda look like
Forgive me
Ernest?
my sins.
Him?
No, the cult leader, dude.
Oh yeah, he's got a Jim Varney thing, and that
Yeah,
guy
dude,
looks like
does.
Paul Rudd a little bit.
Yeah, and he just stabs himself in the heart.
Yeah. Paul
Hands
Rudd goes
himself.
down.
Paul Rudd and Ernest in the fucking
Yeah, fucked up.
movie would be awesome.
All I can think about too is how dangerous that helicopter scene just was. Those 3 helicopters were pretty fucking simpler
formation.
times. Definitely simpler times, dude. I like the ending of this. We get a fake newscast that is
knew you'd like that.
that is not really fake. It looks fucking real. Like they probably had
Kinda wrapped up
access.
everything too, though.
Yeah. But I absolutely fucking love this.
70 is the sad toll of this absurd collective suicide in the heart of the New Guinea jungle. The man considered responsible for this grisly tragedy, the man who
no.
allegedly passed around the poison that killed 20 Americans and 50 natives, is held to be a certain Reverend Jonas, or Mr. Jonas, known to his ex-followers as the holy teacher or divine leader.
Oh, the
Bonnie?
divine leader.
Thank you, Jack. The body of Mr. Jonas has yet to be found.
Oh.
The Bob Show.
He still might be alive. He
He's
still
away,
might
dude.
be out there. Damn, bro. Damn.
Clean getaway.
Fucking sick. I love that movie, man. Eaten Alive, The Emerald
Right.
Jungle. 10 out of 10. Doomed to Die. 10 out of 10.
Amazing movie. One of the best cannibal movies of all time. In the top 3. You can't put them in any order. They're all fucking awesome.
I agree. I mean,
they're good.
they all kind of have like a different thing going on, right?
They do. I said earlier, Cannibal Ferox is this movie turned up a little bit more. If you like what you saw here, you'll fucking love
Hell
Cannibal
yeah.
Ferox. But like after fucking watching Eaten Alive again, dude, and talking about it here with you, I fucking love this movie, dude. The cult aspect of it is so good. The scenes of that barbecue setup on that girl really just watching it again now. That might be one of the best that is the best cannibal scene in my opinion of all time. for
There you
sure.
go. There you go. Eaten Alive. It's on Tubi. You can
It is.
you
Yeah,
can
check
watch
that
it.
shit out.
You can watch it for free. Go check it out on Tubi or go buy a Blu-ray or whatever the fuck's out there at this
on,
point.
dude.
But next Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be covering the 1993 body horror chemical classic,
Oozing.
Body Melt. We're bringing it to YouTube because this movie is fucking awesome.
It deserves a YouTube episode. It had to happen.
You got the
What
early
better time than
'90s,
now?
early '90s rave music going on. You got fucking
It's one of my favorites of all
yeah.
time.
This is gonna be
honestly.
this is gonna be a good one. That's gonna be Body Melt next Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Bad Taste Video Podcast. And Grizz, it's time we head over to the wide world of metal. And what do we have this week?
We are going down the fuck under to Sydney, Australia with a band called Gorotica. They are putting out their new release. The album is called Daily Grind of the Medieval Age. What an incredible concept for a fucking album this is. So the album itself, it looks like it's due to be put out on October 3rd. We got a few songs that they put out for like a pre-release. Dude, I'm talking about an album. We're talking fucking 18 songs. They're not like 30-second fucking songs.
No,
They're actual
no.
2-3 fucking minute long songs here. I'm excited for this release. This band is definitely on like the death grind. It's death metal, but it has that death grind thing that like I haven't really heard anything quite like this since like early fucking Cattle Decapitation, early Pig Destroyer stuff. Like this kind of like is reminiscent to me of a lot of that stuff, but it also has its own modern fucking thing going on. Let's I don't know. Let's start with Rats in a Bucket. That's kind of a weird one that we could fucking throw at them. Artwork is awesome. I love the vocal change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Love shit like this, dude. Like that, the quick change ups, the fucking the delivery of vocal styles that are just like completely different from one another, but they're also like they're still pretty fucking badass sounding. Like none of it was like weaker than the other parts of it to me, man. It all just really fits really fucking well together.
I agree. And like it's super tight. The production is awesome. It's just this is what you want to hear, right? When you're listening to this type of what would you really consider this? Like
it's definitely like a death grind. I mean, it's death metal, but there's grindcore, a lot of grindcore aspects to it. But then, dude, there's also parts of it that are like kind of like early deathcore and shit like that. There's a lot of stuff going on. It would be hard to be like, this is what this band is, in my opinion.
I got you. I agree. But this shit's fucking insane.
Let's hit them with Nothing Left to Penetrate.
Sheesh. The artwork is so awesome, right? Like this shit is.
The concept of this album is fucking amazing.
This is fucking awesome.
It's fucking awesome.
The vocalist is fucking so good.
And then coming out of that, I love that fucking thing coming out of that, dude.
So fucking good. Fucking rules.
So the album itself is like this whole entire thing is literally just based on like different elements of medieval life and shit like that. Dude, like some of these Studying the Stump is one of these songs that it's on these, like, I don't have a track for that one. It's one of the last songs on here that they put out. It's fucking totally different than like everything else that you've heard so far. That's what's kind of like interesting about this album coming out, is that I don't really even know what to fucking expect based on these few songs that they have, because each one really is quite a bit fucking different than the last one, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's finish it out here with this is my favorite track that they put out so far. This is called Sage, Clove, and Powdered Bone. The vocal sounds like really 6 feet under sometimes, which I fucking dig. So they put together like really tight rhythm sections.
Yeah.
Like for choruses and shit.
Yeah, dude, this shit's fucking awesome. Super tight. I can't wait for the full album. I can't wait to see what they do.
It's gonna be different, man. Like I said, every track on there is definitely a little bit different than the other one that you just heard. There's so much stuff going on. I think at the heart of it, it's definitely like a really solid death grind album. It really does remind me a lot of early Cattle Decapitation. Like the vocal stylings, the change in like fucking tempos and the just the shifts in like the entire songs and stuff really has that that early fucking like Humanure kind of fucking vibes to it, dude, which I really fucking miss about that band. I used to love Cattle Decapitation. Not that they're bad anymore or anything like that. They just are
really used to
a more
like
mature
them.
Band than they were then, and they're doing different things now than they did, which I could totally fucking respect. It would get boring to do the same thing forever.
I agree.
But man, those early fucking Cattle albums are just so experimental. And that's what this kind of has that I really was drawn to, that it just is like, dude, that reminds me so much of a time and place. Not that this album is dated at all. It's just kind of like really picked up on something that I really fucking miss about this kind of music. So I'm excited for this one. Gorotica, the daily grind of medieval age, coming out October 3rd But definitely go over ahead of time. Check out these albums on their Bandcamp because they're these few tracks are really fucking fun, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And Grizz, I think that just about wraps it up for this week. Is there anything else you wanna add?
No, dude, I just love cannibal movies. This one was so much fucking fun. I'm gonna go and fucking watch all of them this week at some point now, dude. To be honest with you, I'm like in such a mood.
I agree, man. It got me in that state of mind. Once you watch one, you got to keep going, right?
Yeah, you can't stop because then you'll you'll not want to go back in it. You got to get in the zone for these ones. So.
Grizz, we recorded something pretty good last night. If that you want to plug.
Oh yeah, we be coming out this Friday, I believe it was. Me and Mike were guests on a friend of ours podcast, Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks. He has an awesome podcast. Those guys over there, they bring a lot of different musicians on, a lot of people from the horror movie industry and stuff like that. Just a cool interview that you could listen to. You could hear what absolute fucking nerds me and Mike really are, in an unscripted way of just us talking about the shit that we love and why we do this podcast here. So if you're into that, be sure to look for that on Friday. I believe it says you could find him on Instagram as well, over on their page at Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks. Dude, I got that right. That was fucking. I was nervous.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much easier it is to do a podcast when you don't have to worry about pressing fucking buttons and streaming live. Damn, man, it's a complete different experience for me to sit there like. Yes.
Mike's under the gun here, dude. He's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, it is. Dude, I'm getting copyright notifications as I'm fucking sitting here. I got fucking. Never ends, man. It never ends. Stressed. Grizz, where could they find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram at Kane_enabler.
And you could find me at Bad Taste Video, and you can find everything we do at www.badtastevideo.com. We stream live on our YouTube. I mean, I guess that we could do it on the Instagram. I do have the capability, but we do stream live on our YouTube channel every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, youtube.com/@badtastevideopodcast. Next week, we will be covering Body Melt. If you've never seen that one before, it is fucking pretty wild. Lots of goo, lots of tentacle shit. Some wild stuff in that, right?
Tentacle shit.
Health and wellness horror.
On the forefront. Yes.
Yeah. When the little kid is fucking roller skating on the ramp, just awesome. But that's a story for next week. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank you in the chat. Like I say, you could see all the previous episodes. I don't know why. I just had a brain meltdown there. Too much shit. Oh my God.
I was worried about you for a moment.
If you can't watch us live on Tuesday nights, you can watch previous episodes on our YouTube channel. They're all there. Or you could go and listen to the podcast version. Every Thursday morning we upload that. And if you'd rather just hear the audio. But it's way better if you see the clips, especially when we watch things like Eaten Alive, where you get to see people getting hacked up for a barbecue. But Grizz, I think that's it. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody for listening. We will see you next week with Body Melt. Goodbye.